Hello friends, welcome to the channel of Digital to Real. Today we are going to discuss about system task in Verilog. आज हम किसके बारे में बात करेंगे? Verilog के system task के बारे में. Now what is system task? So there are certain tasks or certain routines and operation specific to Verilog which are provided in Verilog manuals in IEEE. So IEEE standard has a Verilog manual with it. And in that Verilog manual, what is Verilog manual? Where all the system tasks, directives which are specific to the Verilog language are being provided. Okay, system tasks are provided for $display, for $finish, $stop, for system directives are provided. So, there are certain tasks or certain routines which are specific to Verilog language and they are provided in IEEE standard Verilog manual. They are called system task. So, we will discuss about system task which is used for displaying the information in Verilog. What is the system task? That would be used in all the Verilog programs in order to display the information. So, $display is the main system task for displaying the values of variables or strings or expression. So, $display is used to display strings. It is used to display the numbers. It is used to display the hexadecimal number, binary number, decimal numbers, and it is used to display the value of the expressions also. So, $display in bracket we are providing the variable name P1, P2, P3 to Pn. So, P1, P2, P3 to Pn. They can be quoted as strings or variable or expression. These all are allowed in the $display. The format of the $display can be specified by string format. There are various type of display formats in Verilog. Now, in order to display variable in decimal, we use %d or %D. In order to display any variable in binary, we use %b or %B. In order to display a string, we use %s or %S. In order to display the variable in hexadecimal, we use %h or %H. In order to display a variable in octal value, so we use %O. So these are the various formats available with $display. In order to display the current time, so we have time formats also available, %t or %T, small t or capital T. Now we will have an example of $display task. How this system task is used. Let's have an example. Display the string in the quotes. So inside the double quotes I have put a string. Hello Verilog world. So $display double quotes, inside double quotes hello Verilog world. Then semicolon. The hello Verilog world will get displayed at the output. Now display value of current simulation time 2:30. Suppose the current simulation time is 2:30. Okay. Now $display $time. So this $time will give the current simulation time. So it will display the 2:30. Now we will talk about $finish. How to use the $finish. Now we will talk about compiler directives in Verilog. Verilog के compiler directives के बारे में हम बात करेंगे. What are compiler directives? So they are also specific to the Verilog language. They are being provided in the standard IEEE Verilog manual. So all compiler directives are defined by using the tick, backtick, then the keyword and construct. Now like this is a tick define. So tick define is a compiler directive. So the tick define directive, what it does? It is used to define the test macros in Verilog. The Verilog compiler, what they do? They will substitute the text of the macro whenever it encounters a tick macro name. So we are defining the macros, we are providing some values to it. Now whenever in the Verilog code it will come across that macro, it would substitute the macro with the value assigned provided in the tick define. Like for example, here I have provided example of tick define directive. So define a text macro that defines the default word sizes. Okay. Used as tick word size in the code. Now whenever tick word size is encountered in the code, it would replaced with the certain value like tick define word size 32. So whenever tick word size is encountered in the code, it would replaced with the value of 32. Now we will define this alias. Means suppose I have a name, a nickname for every particular full name. Okay. So similar, it is an alias. Suppose I want to call the system task $finish. So our dollar stop will be substituted whenever tick s appears. So it is the macro name. How I will write? Tick define s dollar stop semicolon. So whenever in the code s is encountered, we will substitute with dollar stop. Okay. Define a frequently used text string. Define a frequently used string. Like tick define word reg. So reg value is 31 down to 0. That is 32-bit register. So whenever word reg, tick word reg is encountered, we will replace it with res 31 colon 0. So you can then define a 32-bit register as tick word reg 32. Okay. You can define a 32-bit register as tick word reg whenever is encountered reg 32, register 32. Now tick include. It is also a compiler directive. The tick include directives, what it does? It allows you to include the entire content of a Verilog source code into another Verilog file during compilation. Means in the beginning of the Verilog file, we will write a tick include this particular .v file. File name, header file name, .v, header.v. So a header file name will have the different macros available with it, which will be needed in several files. So we have provided all the macro definition like tick defines to a certain file, and that file is being called in another file. So the tick include directive allows you to, what it allows? It allows you to include the entire contents of a file. Means otherwise the Verilog code will be very much clumsy. The content of one file is put, then content of the main file is put. It would be very big and it would reduce the readability. So for that purpose, tick include directive has been allowed. So it allows you to include entire contents of a Verilog source code into another Verilog file during compilation. So this directive is typically used to include header file. That is what. So this directive is mainly used for header files. And what the header file does? Header file have the global or commonly used definition. Mostly the tick defines are provided to it, which will be used in several of the files. So they have the global or commonly used definitions. Here is the example of the tick include directive. So in the comments I have put include the file header.v which contains the declarations in the main Verilog file. Suppose the Verilog file name is design.v. So in the design.v, while writing it, in the beginning only I will put tick include the header.v and then the main code of the design.v. That means the content of the header.v would be included in the beginning of the file itself. Okay. So if you like the video, if you found it informative, please subscribe the channel and please share with your friends. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.